Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Death Knights of Krynn. Off camera, we finished saving the game, and we've moved to the northeast corner of town, and we're right in front of the entrance to the town armory, which we were unable to access until this point when we'd helped the townsfolk defeat the raid. The magical barricade has been lowered. You may enter the armory to collect your reward. Most of the weapons have been removed from the armor, but a few good ones are left. And it looks like there's some money here too. 1,000 steel. And we've got gauntlets of ogre strength, a ring of protection, chainmail +2, and a mace of disruption, which we really could have used. Okay, let's see who's got what. Okay. Well, both Danny and Viserys have maces +4. But Viserys also has Olen's quarterstaff, so let's see if we can find something of Danny's that she can swap. Maybe she can give her remaining Dart of Hornet's Nest over to Viserys. And we'll have her take the Mace of Disruption. And just out of curiosity, let's see what kind of damage it does. Okay, her mace +4 is 1d6 +6. Not as much, but there's a chance of the Mace of Disruption just destroying an undead outright. Kind of like what we were able to do with that Dispel Evil spell in place. Okay. Oh, let's see. And, actually, if Danny could equip the Gauntlets of Ogre Power, she would be the logical person to give that to. Okay, maybe we can give the Potion of Invisibility to somebody else. Oh, great. Okay. We'll have to dump one of those quarterstaffs. We just plain don't have room for it. We'll trade that Potion of Invisibility to, say, Rob. Then Danny can give perhaps her wand of fireballs to Viserys. And then we'll have her take the Gauntlets of Ogre Power. And we'll try to have her equip them. I'm not sure if she will be able to or not. And that gives her an 1800 strength, even though she's not a fighter. Yeah. Then we still have a Ring of Protection +3 and Gauntlets of Ogre Strength. Well, the chainmail +2, rather. Okay. I don't know who. I mean, chain +2, there's not a whole lot we can do with that, because everybody's got better armor than that. But maybe we can drop a couple of these quarterstaffs. Besides, maybe the townsfolk can use it. Use them. If we had better bracers that we could use in conjunction with those rings of protection, it would make more sense, but okay. I think that's it here. So I think we'll head out of Cerberus. Although, you know, I think oddities and collectibles? Rats. Remember, that's the place where they had the rugs. Or they bought rugs. I didn't even know we had them. Yeah. Okay. Well, at this point, I'm going to pause the game briefly, and I'll probably have the party go to Cekos real quick and sell off stuff and buy more magic arrows or whatever, and then we'll come back, go back into Cerberus, or go into the graveyard next to Cerberus, and then take that secret entrance into Dargaard Keep. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, so after a very long time off camera, going to Vingaard Keep, going to Cekos, coming back all this way, we're finally back at the Cerberus graveyard. So we're going to go in. The graveyard lies before you, restored to its prior serenity. So, no need to worry about wandering undead, which is just fine with me. So we're going to go across to this one building that we hadn't been in before. And basically in each of these side niches in this chamber, it's pretty much like that smaller mausoleum where the mayor's funeral was. Either the coffins are empty or they've got itsy bitsy spiders coming around and freaking you out. All except for the very last coffin here. This coffin is locked shut. Use Ariela's key to open it. Yes. Bats swarm out of a dark tunnel leading far underground. Will you enter the tunnel? Yes. I do have a save game from the wilderness just before we got here. You emerge from the tunnel under a gigantic throne. You realize that you've entered Dargaard Keep. As the last party member leaves the tunnel, a hidden mechanism slams a panel over the entrance. Try as you might, you can't re-enter the tunnel. Oh, joy. Okay. There is a main entrance that we can get in, or get in and out of later on. So where, okay, so we're, okay, and there's an artifact you can pick up later on that'll allow us to get back in this way. Otherwise, it's just the main entrance. Okay. So, let's get out of area mode. And a woman approaches from the shadows. She explains her presence. This is recorded as Journal Entry 57. Who is this one? My name's Lenore. The woman's dress hangs in tatters as she nervously picks up the threads. I'm looking for food and money for my family. Her jaw stiffens. I have a right to steal from this place. Soth's minions killed my husband and our children need to eat. Her anger fades and the hunted expression returns. I don't dare enter any further than the first floor. If you're wise, you won't either. You tell Lenore of your mission. May I follow your team just for a few hours? She asks hesitantly. I'll be safe behind you, and I can search the bodies of those you slay for money or rations. In exchange, I'll help you as much as I can with my knowledge of the keep. I suppose. Will you allow Lenore to remain with the party? I suppose. Lenore thanks you, but cautiously remains in the shadows, a few steps behind the party. Okay, why don't we try... Okay, let's go south into the next room. Okay, there was supposed to be someone here, but I'm not seeing her. Okay, let's just... Soth's throne is now a cave of rotted tapestries and cobwebs. Something seems strange about the wall to the northeast. Okay, we'll try there. Lenore stops. Wait! She pushes a stone in the floor with her foot. Iron spears shoot from the walls. Another step and you'd have been skewered. The keep's full of traps. Chanting? What chanting? You hear many voices chanting in the room ahead. What do? Listen or enter? Maybe listen? The chanting continues. You hear fewer voices, as if some of the people left through another door. What do? Let's continue to listen. After a few minutes, the chanting stops completely. You hear another door open and close. What do? Well, there's nothing to listen to. Let's enter. This is a small, empty altar room. The altar's bare. Yeah. If we had entered before the chanting stopped, we would have had a battle, and then we would have gotten a two-handed sword +2. Dusty coffins fill the room. Muffled cries and thumping come from within one in the southwest corner. Ooh. Lenore speaks. I'm sorry, but I must leave now to check on my children. I'll try to rejoin you later. Allow me to escort you safely home, my lady, Durfey says. I'll rejoin the rest of you soon. Durfey leaves with a Durfey! Wow! What'd you have to go leave us for? This coffin is fastened shut from the outside. A weak voice within begs for help. Do we open the coffin? Well, I'll show you what happens if we do. Vampire. Basically, that's all vampires. You know, if we get level drained, we're just going to recover from the save game. Because I know that we'll run into vampires if we open the coffins. But technically speaking, my characters don't know that. Okay, there's still a vampire mage. Oh, excuse me. I am really going to miss Durfey. He was such a big help. And I'd given him all that cool stuff, you know, like the magic darts and the... You know, I'd made sure he had an equal share of the magic arrows. Okay. Well, it looks like I can't turn undead anymore. So, I still don't want to. I still didn't want to get too close. Because the vampire would get a free attack then. Well, nobody got levels drained, I think. Okay. I hope that was just from a spell. Can we rest on this level? Never completely safe. Well, we can try. Okay, no spells to rememorize. Okay, just checking to see if anybody's got... Okay. Cerberus is another bonus spell he can... So we'll just take another delay blast fireball. Okay, so let's keep looking around for things. I think we're going to take a... There, we're going to go this way. No, actually we're not. Because if we go through that other door, we'll get to some stairs, which well, actually we could use them to climb up to the second floor, but I kind of want to find the artifact that we need to allow us to exit this level through Lord Soth's throne room again. So I'm going to go this way, and I guess down this hall maybe. Ooh. Okay, let's hide. That's the way to the commander's chamber. There might be another way to get there, though. A young maid is here, sweeping the same section of floor again and again. Her body's rigid with fear and her eyes are lowered. What do you do? Talk to her. The maid looks around anxiously, then presses a key into your hand. Help us! Our quarters are on the western side. She runs away. Okay. So we go through here and take these doors and follow the hall here. And this door should open with the key that we got from the maid. Let's hide. Oh crap, we don't have time to... And of course it's a vampire patrol. Whew! But at least we were able to turn them. Yeah, hopefully going through the servants' quarters will allow us to get at the doohickey that the commander was guarding. Oh. These are the servants' quarters. They cluster around you, pleading, "Please help us!" They explain their problem. This is recorded as Journal Entry 22. Well, we'll find out what their problem is, but we'll probably have to wait until the next episode to do anything about it. We were once citizens of Cerberus, a barmaid begins. Soth brought us here to serve his minions. We don't know if our families even know what became of us. Another barmaid interrupts. One of Soth's head minions keeps us here under a geas. He calls himself Commander. She sneers in disgust. The first barmaid continues. The Commander's magic is focused in an orb he keeps in his chamber. Break the orb and the geas will be lifted. No, the second contradicts. You must break the orb and kill the 4 patrols on this floor. Only then may we go free. Anyway, the first finishes. The Commander's quarters are closely guarded, but we located a secret passage that leads directly to the orb. The entrance is directly ahead. Please, smash the orb and kill the patrols. Okay, sounds like a plan. So, the passage in the north wall leads to the orb. Once you smash it and kill the patrols, we'll be freed. Well, I think we'll save here, and in the next episode we'll go find that orb, kill the patrols, and maybe somewhere along the way we'll find the doohickey that we need to reopen the secret passage behind Lord Soth's throne. So, we will see you then.